Hello everyone and welcome to Tonic Live with me, Owain.
Me, Alison.
And me, Daniel.
Hello everyone and welcome to Tonic Live with me, Owain.
Me, Alison.
Me, Daniel.
Hello everyone, it's Tonic Live. If you haven't joined us before, Tonic Live is live from Tonic Studios, the greatest craft brand ever to exist. And we're live here at Tonic HQ in South Wales. And every week at Wednesday, 4 p.m-ish, we have a demonstration live showing you some of our brand new products and things we're super excited about. And we just have a bit of fun, don't we?
We do.
We do a bit of fun.
Do.
So today's no different, and you may have just come over from watching Jodie on Tonic Craft now, which we were demonstrating the brand new number shakers, and we're going to show something different as well with those today.
We are.
You're live on Facebook and YouTube, so if you do want to comment, say hello, ask any questions about this launch or any other launch, let us know and we'll do our best to answer them. Dan's on the cameras. If it's not good enough, let us know and he will be reprimanded. All right?
Yeah, I was going to say, nothing's going to change. It's still going to be the same.
Yeah, let us know and...
There's no that you don't like it.
And you will hurt his feelings.
Yes.
So,
you're not going to do that.
So you're not. So, let us know what we're going to be making today and a little bit about
Well, today I'm going to be sharing with you the number shakers. And I think this is going to be a must. If you love a shaker, then this is going to be a must for your collection. Because everybody makes a card with a number on at some point, whether that be a young child, whether it be a milestone birthday, or whether it be a senior. Who knows? You could put anything into these shakers. It doesn't have to be glitter or confetti. It could be little sweets. We had one that went onto the show that looked like it was little pieces of chalk. And a chalkboard. It's just reminded
it was
me now.
Cool. It was just on the chalk.
Lots and lots of ideas. You know, little Tic Tacs work really well because they're not sticky and they will sit well in the shaker.
I just had a bit of information is that I think the schedule changed from what we initially saw. So the shows during the day have been 8 a.m, 3 p.m, and 9 p.m. was the original, but it's going to be 8 p.m. So a little bit earlier for you. So you don't have to stay up past your bedtime. 8 p.m. is the time.
There we are.
There you go.
You can still catch all your non-watershed stuff.
Your watershed, and then your primetime drama at 9 p.m. Then you can watch you.
Well, it's got to be a bit of drama.
Your pole dark.
Got to be a bit of drama. Pole dark? On a Thursday. It's not even a Thursday, it's a Wednesday.
Says a pole dark fan. Me and Dan was just...
I've never watched pole dark in my life.
Have you not?
Never, ever have I
it's
watched
just
it.
Victorian men with their tops off in it. I think that's what it's all about.
Nah.
Quite popular. It's quite popular.
Quite popular? Okay.
Yeah.
Right, what are the numbers for starters? We have 0 and 1. So I'll show them over to the camera there. We have 2, 3, 5 and 4, or even 4 and 5. We have 6, which is also the 9. So you can double up there, and then we have 7 and 8. So there are 9 packs. Inside each pack you have your die, but you also have 5 shakers as well with them. So if you wanted to just dip your water in and have a little try, it's there for you to have a try. There will be shakers available separately, so don't think you're going to run out. What have I made today? So here we go. I think we're going to have the big one today. So this is what I've made today. I thought for a little 8-year-old, so I doubled up on my shaker here. But I'm going to tell you how to make this, because what I'm going to make is going to be exactly the same principle, but give you another idea of what to make with them. And what I'm going to show you now is going to be what you can do with any other number. 8 is a little bit unique because obviously it's the same both ways. The 0 is the same. But all the others are going to be different when you reverse them. So you're going to have to use the technique I'm going to show you when I make this. So this is a lovely little birthday wand that I'm sure any 8-year-old little girl would love.
It's like a giant lollipop.
It could be a giant lollipop. It could be. And you could attach small lollipops to the stick if you wanted to. Even better. Could be a lollipop tree.
Yeah.
Could be a tree.
Yeah, you could do.
So, where did I start? Right, my starting point was obviously my shakers, but I've used our classical circle layering die set. And I know a lot of you have got this. If you've never seen this die set, it should be available on our website. But look at the dies you get in here. Look at the amount of dies.
So many different
Let
patterns.
me tell you how many. 18 dies.
Patterns, you got layering dies, just straight layering dies if you wanted. Lush.
If you had our Victorian lace layering die set and you remember all the amount of layers you had in that, this is on the same scenario. The only two, you've got 3 layers that don't cut an outer edge, and these are the ones that will cut either a pattern into your die or they will give you a verso effect. So there's 3 of those, but the rest of these all have a cut edge. So I'll take those 3 out, but every one of those is a cut edge. So every one of those is a layer for your card.
I'll say hello to a few people because we've got lots and loads of people with us.
Okey-dokey.
Yeah, so there will be more blisters made and coming out, and they'll be on the store soon. I don't know if they sold out on the show. I think someone said.
Oh right.
But if they did, we'll order more and I'll make sure
there will be more.
I'm from New Hampshire. We got lots of people watching on holiday in Cumbria because I know my counties. I know where you're talking about from there now. Emily and Ricky are with us. Hey, hello Emily and Ricky. And then it's a yellow. It is a yellow. It
is a yellow day today,
yeah.
Isn't it?
I have one from.
They call us mellow yellow, is it?
They do. And it's Carol from Swansea. And then on YouTube we have got very international as always. We got from Florida from Peggy. Dan's doing a great job, says Sally. There you go. Yeah. Oh, his self-esteem just rose then, Sally. And then Suzanne says, hi from Copenhagen. Guru from Trinidad and Tobago, Clonamon from Ireland, and from Germany, so Gabby as well. So there you go. And hello everyone else. I didn't manage to mention.
Welcome to you all.
Welcome along.
Right, so this is how you have your little die and then your blisters. Okay, so your blister, hang on, let me show you. Take one of these. Your die actually fits right the way around your blister pack. So, how did I start my project? Well, how did I decide what size I wanted first? So I had a little look here and I thought, right, I need a little bit of an outer edge. So I'm going to go with this size die. Did I go with that one? There's a question now. Did I go with that or smaller? No, I did have that one. Because I knew I wanted the pattern to come in. So I've cut some of these. So I had the layer in mind that I was going to put that on the outside. So that's my starting point, is the middle one. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's number 8 is the one I've started with. Number 8 for a number 8 card. So I've cut 2 circles and I'm going to pop these back to back. Do I need them back to back? No. I need them both facing the same way. So the top of my card is both the same way. And I'm going to try and find roughly... Oh, I know what I haven't got, tape. Here we are.
Someone's asking for a close-up on the lollipop. Let me show you. Where's the focus down there?
So it's the same. You
and
can
you got
see,
that shaker
you can see the shaker through the middle.
This is good.
And that was what I wanted to be
When did the inspiration come for this?
I don't know. I think I just had a bit of a brain fart.
Karen just saw you start just crafting, and because she's in a trance.
I had a little bit of a, one of those moments.
I came in and Karen said, "Leave her. She's doing it."
Right. If we can have a look here, I'm going to try and centralise this number 8. So what I'm looking at 0 in the middle, and it's going out to 2. So I'm trying to get it roughly in the middle. And then the centre line there is going to go along the thick 0 line. So we're round about there. And I'm also looking left and right, and I'm looking top and bottom. So I reckon we're about there. If we're not, it's really not the end of the world. So I've got my 2 layers together now, and I'm just going to pop these.
The 8's quite a cool shape as well because you can use it as like a spanner. You could use it as
infinity.
Some eyes. You could use them as infinity. You can use it as lots of different things. A belt buckle.
Exactly.
You can do lots of different shaker stuff. Catherine, just back from lovely lunch with Kim and the family. I'd love to be there. Hope you all had a good time and having fun.
Okay, so let me just pop those out the way. So, as you can guess, I'm starting making this project from the middle out, because the middle is what I'm looking at first. So I've got my 2 number 8s. My next point then is I'm going to start putting my layers on. So I couldn't do any gluing on this part to save a bit of time, because I needed to do it after I cut the number 8. So please excuse all the gluing. So as always, this is our deluxe adhesive, and I know it's not available in the UK, but I think it's available on the website in America, in the US.
I think people are asking about the size, so the die, because they just, maybe if you haven't seen a die that big.
This
one.
I
think we're talking about this. So yeah, if you've got an A4 to cutting machine, it'll
fit.
do it.
I'll show you the large one on the A4 mat now, so that'll give you
Just
a
see
rough
how close
idea.
you go.
It is a pretty big die. Okay. So there's my glue. So I'm just going to pop this on the outer edge.
Can you drop Sean a message and say when is the glue back? Just to see we'll find out when the deluxe adhesive's back, Emma, because I know you're watching on your
that is the biggest die.
Can you remember the code?
200N. There we are. If you look at that, that is virtually edge to edge on your A4 plate. So if you've got a small machine, it's not going to fit it. This is going to be bigger than an 8x8 envelope as well. So think of that when you're going to be doing cards to post. It's not going to fit on an 8x8 card. This is going to be your card bases and homeware projects, things like that. That's the reason we give you bigger sizes, just for more versatility.
That's it. We do try and fit as many dies as we can in on your sheet that you get. But if you haven't got an A4 machine, there's still some lovely dies in the centre there. If you're in the process of getting an A4 machine or something like that as well, loads of patterns, but you also get those layering dies in there too.
If you're waiting for the tangerine.
September, I'm told now.
Yeah.
Mid-September, and that's I said to Trig this morning that he works with finding out when the stuff is coming in. Just so I asked about the glue then, and he said mid to late September. So I know everyone's been waiting and been saying.
I know, but if you're waiting, this die set is one to put in your
This
stash,
is one. This is one to put in that machine. It's a great machine, and we want to make sure it's right, the tangerine. So when it does come out, hopefully, you're all going to really enjoy it.
So there we are. There's my back and my front.
End of September.
End of September. We got a lock.
All working together, and they both marry up. So that was what I was hoping for. Okay, so the next bit now, I've gone down a layer because I thought I wasn't sure whether it was looking a little bit plain in the middle. So I went down a layer and cut a smaller size. So cut the number 8 in the middle. As you can see, there wasn't a lot of room on the outside of it. But I felt I wanted a little bit more detail for the middle. So there we go. Pop it over your pattern underneath. And the same for the back. Because obviously little girls are going to want to turn it. So you're going to want the same back and front.
Yeah, it could be a lovely, for a little girl, or could be an 18th you want to give them to go to school with, to give them,
could be,
so they can go up and down the path with it.
Well, I'm sure they can skip along.
Like the big balloons people get to try and, which are only for embarrassment factor, surely.
I can remember my husband turning up. My husband was a nurse as well. And I'd gone to breakfast in the canteen, and I think it was my birthday Valentine's Day. Oh, yeah, and here he comes down the canteen, and it's packed, absolutely chock-a-block.
You're already together at this point?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, it's not like this was his
No,
This is his
God,
undying
no.
love.
No, we were already together. We've been married years.
Oh,
by
there
then.
you go. Oh, it's even nicer.
And here he comes with a Valentine balloon. And he's got to make a big show of it, hasn't he? You know, he doesn't do anything by halves. Who had the look on their face? Me.
Take it round with you on the boards that day.
Oh, I think I probably hid it. Don't tell him. Right. So where are we at this point now? I'm going to pop in my little number 8. So what do we want to put in our number 8? I've got 3 little bits here. I wanted the sound of a shaker. So I've used our little amethyst squares because this was the nearest I had to the colour. I didn't want to put the big. There's 3 sizes of squares in here. I didn't want to put the bigger ones because I didn't want it to clog up. So I didn't know whether it would, but I didn't want to give it that chance. So I've taken out the middle size and the smallest. So let's see if I got any left and I haven't pinched them all. Lots of medium size ones here. Not so many teeny tinies. But that'll be enough. Whoops. There we are. We'll pop a few more in. There we go. We'll have that.
And they're really lovely embellishments, the gemstones.
If you can see, I'm hoping, let me show you a bigger
proper,
one.
like chunky, like nice.
Can you see the sheen on these? There's a real AB sheen on there, Aurora Borealis sheen. Have I got the wrong side there? There we are. I think they're gorgeous. And perfect for little projects like this.
Are people calling it like AB sheen? Is that
AB.
what we're calling it now?
Yeah.
I like
It's like
that.
an AB
That's
finish.
better because it's always quite difficult to say.
Aurora Borealis. It is a bit of a mouthful, isn't it?
It is. But it's kind of like, what do we say when we describe the dream drops? We say, don't we, that?
The iridescent.
Luminescent, iridescent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's always something. There we are. I'll pop in a couple more of the medium size ones.
Jodie said, "Good, looking good there, Ali." She's looking
Thank
good,
you, Jodie.
There you go.
Thank
yeah.
you.
Well done on the shows, Jodie. As Jodie, she commented on the dailies earlier, saying, "Yeah, it's not 9 p.m. as I showed in the marketing. That's the time that we thought it was, but it's going to be 8 p.m. tonight with Jodie, so be able to enjoy that. So lots and lots to see there. So if you want to watch those shows back, the 3 p.m. or the 8 a.m. you can do on Create and Craft's Rewind service if you want to.
So I've got some hot pink stars. Who wouldn't want hot pink stars, isn't it? And I've got rainbow quartz triangles. And I know these came in a kit. So if you had a kit not long back, then you will already have these. Oops, I think I've gone a bit excited for there. I may have too much in here, actually. Right, for the other one...
How do you know if you got too much in?
It doesn't shake as much. I should be...
I suppose you want like a 70%.
Yeah, you want enough room that they can move. There is room there.
Can you put it up against the card first to see what sort of shakeability you get?
You could.
Just to see
could.
if you wanted to test it. This is it, yeah, but I get, yeah.
Right. I am really pressing that down.
Yeah,
and you can
that's
see,
about right, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. We got a few escapees, but we can live with that.
Please name the circular dies. Let's have a look.
These are the classic circle dies. Circle layering die set.
Yeah, classical circle these are. The code on them 2614E. So if ever we give you a code, that just is how to find it online. That's the code for, if you Google Tonic Studios and then 2614E, you'll find it then.
Right, let's have my scissors. Right, if I was making the double-sided, then I would pop on the next shaker to put them together. But I'm not going to do that with this one because I want to show you how to do this if you're using a different number to a number 8. So I want to circle roughly thereabouts this size, a little bit smaller.
And this is just some acetate that came with your dies?
This could be acetate, this with your dies. It could be packaging. It could be something that you've saved from the recycling bin. It'll be absolutely fine. I can cut it down a bit more actually. But I can do that when it's on the number. I mean, the acetate that comes with your dies is perfect to save. There we are. So make sure you've given it a good press. There we are, and we've got a nice little shake there. I don't know if you can hear it. I'll trim a little bit more off there. Exact science, yeah.
Yeah, I like this. Is the type of crafting. This is the stuff I like.
You're not going to see it, so don't worry about it. You're not going to see this bit. Let me get rid of these bits.
Jan's just finished feeding all the cats and dogs. Now I have a cuppa. Hi, everybody from
Oh,
Ravello.
lovely.
That's good. Just a
From where?
Ravello.
Oh, Ravello.
Where's Ravello?
I'm not sure.
I don't know.
Tell us where
Geography's.
you are.
Whereabouts is Ravello, Jan? I'll watch this later on. I'm out with the family. Mum's birthday. Oh, happy birthday to your mum, Emma.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Yeah, Vicky's was too.
Okay. Yeah. So this is our red line tape, and I'm just popping around because I obviously want this to stick to the acetate. So I'm just going to go around the edge of the A. It doesn't need to be exact. The bit that needs to be exact is the bit that you've stuck to the acetate, because you don't want anything escaping there. And that is all in place.
Say that again on that bit. The bit you need to be exact is the bit
Is this bit. The one that's already stuck on here.
Okay, that needs to be tight.
That needs to be airtight, really, because if there's any little gap, glitter is going to come out of it. Even if you think it's the tiniest gap and nothing possibly is going to happen, you will have a glitter shower. And it'll be everywhere. I can absolutely assure you I've done
leaky
that.
shaker card.
I've had many a leaky shaker card.
Many a leaky shaker.
Many.
Jan said, yeah, she goes, hi, it's on the Amalfi Coast, an hour away from Naples.
Oh, wow, that sounds gorgeous.
Is that holiday, Jan, or you living out there? So jealous.
It may be somewhere I'll have to put on my list. Right, last bit. And I'll do the other one while I'm waiting. So if you've got any more comments.
Yeah, what's the hugs and hugs and disses? Hugs and kisses die, please.
Well, I'm giving you a sneaky peek. So you've just got to wait for that.
You just got to wait, Sally, and it'll be available soon.
It will be available soon.
Yeah, we're not far away from that.
I've given you a really huge sneaky peek there.
That is a bit shit. I didn't even notice the sneak that you've
I knew
given.
somebody would. I thought Sue would be the one.
The peek, Sue.
Sue, you're usually the one that finds a sneaky peek.
Sue just uses a RoboCop vision and it just zooms in.
I know. Sue is awesome with stuff like that.
She does though.
Right, bear with me. Bear with.
I got Christine Shepherd. Hi from Alberta, Canada, where it will be 31 today.
Wow.
That's not bad. It's Celsius. It can get quite warm in Canada.
It's not Celsius, is it?
It
it is. Yes, it is.
Yeah.
It is, yeah.
I think we said in the last year, like Canada it's kind of a Welsh summer, but the winters are.
But it's supposed
really
to be nice here at the weekend, isn't it?
It hasn't. It's been quite muggy for a while.
Pants,
like last Saturday was quite warm, but it was overcast. But it's.
Well, I'm off. I'm going away this weekend, so I'm hoping for a bit of nice weather.
Jan says, I live out here. Unfortunately, the Italians don't normally send cards, but I make wedding memory books for some wedding.
Oh, that's
amazing,
lovely.
Jan. How's your Italian, Jan? Have you picked it up? Are you fluent?
Where's your original? Where are you from originally?
She asked Vicky how far, she was away from Fordsham, anywhere in Fordsham. So that may be where it's from originally.
Right. I'm not sure where Fordsham is. I'm trying to sound intelligent here, but I'm not doing a very good job.
Ruby said, I know he said he didn't know USA very well. I live by Zion National Park, about 1.5 hours from the North Rim of the Grand Canyon.
Oh, my word.
I've got to do a bit more of my USA state tests and get on that. Nevada.
I only know a little bit.
What state is?
Grand Canyon's in Nevada. It depends on which hour and a half away it is, I suppose. Could be.
I'll look it up later. I'll have a little look here now on Zion National Park. Let's have a look. Sounds
a little
nice.
Google. It does sound lovely. the only places I went to. I did go to Washington. I went to...
That was when you went to meet the president, wasn't it?
Well, of course, I went for tea. Many years ago, mind.
The crafter-in-chief.
No, I can
met
tell
the commander-in-chief.
I can tell you when I was out there, because I don't think I'm going to ever forget it. Do you remember when all the hassle was going on with Monica Lewinsky?
Oh, yeah.
That's when I was there.
You were out at that time. All the hassle. With
All the hassles of the president and Monica. Oh, hang on. I don't want to do this. Why have you done that, Al? Because I've missed a layer. Ignore that bit.
Look away.
Look away. I didn't really want to do that.
That is crazy weather, Christine. She says 10 in the morning, 31 in the afternoon, and
Hey,
snow
get
overnight.
off. Get off.
That's
Right,
variety.
we'll ignore that bit because I've missed a layer. I want to put this one on first.
Oh, you keep that.
So we'll have that one on there.
Hmm.
And we'll pop that in the middle. Now, why have I cut a hole in this? The reason being is because I still want to see through my shaker. So if you can still see the counter there. So I want to see through that. Right, so next bit. We'll put that one to one side a minute because I will need it. Then we come in and I still want to see through my shaker. So we need to cut a circle roughly in the centre here. So I'm going to take a die that is bigger than the 8. That will give me a little bit of leeway. I've got 3 layers of card here, so I'm not expecting it to cut through all of them. And I'm going to go roughly in the middle, but I know it's not going to be a perfect centre. What did I do with that bit of tape? I had a bit of tape. Never mind. Yeah, it could be this. Could be somewhere like that. I'll use this.
And the great thing about layering dies like this is you decide the size on what you want to do as well.
Exactly.
Like, it gives you all those sizes from the largest in between to the smallest. It gives you all that. Jan says, I'm originally from Liverpool, a lot of Welsh in me. My Italian is reasonable, but everyone wants me to speak English. I could do for Tonic some Italian phrase dies. What Italian phrase dies would you recommend, Jan? What do we have? Grazie. Oh, there you go. That's 2.
There we are.
How much do we need for a full set? 8.
Oh, easy.
Come up with some more.
Buongiorno. Ruby says, oh, it's beautiful. About 20 minutes from Zion National Park. Love the red here. Torqueville is a quaint little town in southern Utah. Sounds really nice. Torqueville, let's have a look.
Right, this is cut through 2 layers,
Sorry, Ruby.
but it's not cut through my 3rd layer. So what am I going to do? Right. You can either put the die back in and run it through, or you can take a pair of scissors, because you're not going to see any of this bit. But I'm just going to run my knife around the outside.
Oh, I think I remember Torqueville. Torqueville Falls, was it?
There we are.
Is in there.
So there's my die ready. And you can see it's not perfectly centred, but you can see that's not going to matter in a minute. So I'm going to do the same with the other one. Again, roughly in the middle. Doesn't need to be perfect. And I'll use another little bit of double-sided tape.
You could do a little hoopla game as well if you wanted to. You could make a little...
You could. Where's the end of my tape? So again, we're going to go roughly in the middle. Again, if it's not perfect, we're all right. We've done a belt and braces, and I know I've covered everything.
John says, Bruno Complieno. My Italian is better than my Welsh. My mum's name was Olsen, and she spoke a little bit of Welsh. Yeah.
Oh, you went to school with an Olsen from Port Talbot?
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah. Katrine
Olsen.
Katrine Olsen. She's not Katrine Olsen anymore, though.
No. Have you got on Facebook now? Have you got any of your old school friends on?
Oh, I went to...
Now you're a big deal. Have they come out of the woodwork to try and get a bit of audio
I got
crafting
friends
cash?
from when I was in school. Still got friends there from then. Andy that came in.
Ah, yeah, Andy. Oh,
we were in
from school?
Yeah.
God, they're nice, Andy.
Yeah. There we go. So that's the second one done. What you could do is if you've got a little bit of OCD, oh, I'm not that far off actually. You could use a pencil to draw around the first one and then reposition your die. Okay, here goes. So we've stuck our first side together and this is going to go onto there. So a little bit of glue all around.
Christine says, thanks for showing all your little mistakes. It makes me feel I'm a true crafter.
Nobody's perfect, absolutely nobody, and I'm certainly not. But it's learning, I think that the true crafter is learning how to hide the mistakes. That's what you need to do. So there we are, you can see the back. It's a little bit of a mess, but it doesn't matter. So what am I going to do now? I'm going to make it into a hanger this time. I'll show you how I made it into the wand, but I'm going to make a hanger. So these could decorate your house for the birthday. Definitely. So I thought I'd give you 2 for 1 this time. So I'm going to pop a little bit of ribbon. So we want something that we can hang. So do we need a long hang or a short hang? Probably pop it about there, I think.
It could be a really big birthday badge as well if you wanted. You could do
It could be. It could well be. So I'm going to take a little bit of glue. But I also want some, like I've got streamers coming down here. I want some streamers coming out to the bottom. So we'll have some bits of ribbon. And I've got some pink ribbon as well.
Sally says this looks great. It really does. It's an awesome project.
So there we are. We'll have a little bit of pink organza. And we're going to stick them. I'm looking at my number 8, so I want these to be in line because I want them to hang centrally. So let me move that forward so you can see. So roughly folding my ribbon in half, and then I'm going to pop some glue. I am struggling with my glue gun.
You know when maybe as long as the show.
I know. And you know when you keep thinking, I need to get a new one, but you don't. I'm at that point. So watch your fingers when you're pressing it down, because you don't want them burnt. So a little bit more glue. There we go. And I'm going to open these a little bit more. So we've got pink in the middle. And then we'll have the purple, the lilac to the outside.
Vicky says, happy birthday for tomorrow, Ali. Sending you
a
big.
Thank you,
I wasn't going to read it. I was going to try and keep it like everyone's forgotten. Like, everyone's forgotten.
That's fine.
That's how.
It's just been one of those weeks. Absolutely one of those weeks.
You're off on holiday soon, though, aren't you? So you
can
enjoy that.
Oh, yeah. Well, we're away for the weekend anyway. So that'll be fine. So, move it out the way, yeah.
Probably one of the most questions we get asked on Tonic Live. What kind of glue gun is that?
This is a Bosch glue pen, and it's a battery operated one, which was why I bought it in the first place.
Especially for lives, you can't,
Exactly. I get in enough of a state using the heat tool.
Yeah.
So there we are. There's the hanging ribbon, and it's all hidden from the number. That's why I wanted to keep that number away from everything. And I'm not quite sure whether I'm perfectly square, but we'll go with it.
I say you can, like all this bit, like Ali said, it doesn't matter, it's going to be hidden anyway.
You've got time to tinker with these more than I've got time now. So the next bit now, we're going to put on the next big layer. So we've kind of worked from the middle out, and now we're going from the outside in. A little bit of glue, or a lot of glue. If you were putting this into the wand, that's what I was going to say to you, make sure you've glued right up to the edges. And I'll show you how I made the wand now. If you don't glue up to the edges, you'll find that all the pieces of card won't want to go into the slit in the wand. So you're going to line up your patterns, because you want this to look as though it's one thing. So I'm lining up the scallops on the outside there, so they look like they're one.
Julie says, happy birthday, Ali, have some cake. We got some cake over there for you, haven't we?
You've got some gorgeous cake, you, and you keep trying to get me to eat it. And I'm going, mm-mm.
There's a little bit left over from when we had the kit's birthday.
Right.
So.
To centralise this now, I did this last time and I wasn't happy. Stick this one on first. And then you know then that you're roughly in the middle. There we go. So it doesn't matter that I've peeled it off. We all have these little days. There we go. So that's all together. I can put a little bit of glue on there and a little bit of glue on there. This glue will actually hold on acetate as well, just to let you know. So make sure you've lined up over your number 8. That's your main bit. And did I put glue around the outside? No. Gosh alive.
Oh,
you know when you have one of them days? Good grief, innit? There we are. And then I wonder why it's not sticking when I put a bit of glue on it.
If you wanted to do like the back, you did back-to-back 8s on that, didn't you?
I did.
So if you wanted to...
So instead of the acetate then, where I put the acetate on the back of the 8...
Just slide that in first.
I would be sticking these two together. Make sure you've got the largest bit at the bottom. I would be sticking those in between those layers. So we wouldn't have had the acetate. But again, you've got 5 numbers in there. You're going to have an odd one.
Yeah.
So this is what you do with the odd one. There we are. So there's our hanger. What would I do to make a wand? Take a piece of dowel in. And that's all I've done. I'm hoping you can see this. Right at the top there is a little slit. So like I say, make sure everything is glued together. This is a little bit wet. And then you just force that into the slit. Put a little bit of glue into it. And there then is your wand. It's just a little bit tall, as you can see it. Put a little bit of glue in there to hold it. You could also put a little bit of acetate to make it stiffer inside. So that would be another little tip. So we'll have a little bit of ribbon. We'll have a bow to decorate because I think you've got to on a birthday. So my little bows are done, 2 bunny tails. Cross them over. And there's your bow. So I think we'll have, should we have bow at the top, bow at the bottom? Yeah, I think we'll have bow at the bottom. You want top, Jim? Do you want top?
Yeah, top, please.
Top, middle and bottom.
Top, middle, and bottom. Strike it lucky.
Yeah.
But no one said that anywhere. What else it is? Strike it lucky. There's still a piece on challenge sometimes.
I remember watching it. I remember watching it originally.
Yeah, I remember watching it originally as well. You go, weird safe show. Because one platform. Do you remember to see that show? Oh, it was Strike It Lucky. It was just like,
yeah.
I can't even describe how the show would work. We'd have a top row, a middle row, I think, but all of TVs.
Oh, and then like you'd have to like go along.
You'd go along them, yeah. But I don't know how it worked or anything. I think you answered questions or something.
You had to answer a question, and then the number had to be there. You had random questions as well, didn't you?
I don't know.
And then you either had an arrow to go across.
An arrow to go, yeah.
It's a pretty mad show.
There was a bad one you could have as well, but I don't know. It wasn't like.
I can't remember what that one was either. Go
pretty
to
mad
jail.
Show that, like, surprisingly made it television, and it probably the only reason it did well was the presenter anyway, which is like higher or lower. Which is Bruce
with Bruce Forsyth.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I remember that.
Stage,
yeah.
Just going higher or lower.
Higher or lower.
I remember that.
Low tech show going.
That is so giant cards is all you need.
The Jolly Dealers.
Yeah. And they had the Price is Right. I think maybe Bruce Forsyth did that as well.
Well, I remember the original game show. It has to be the Sale of the Century.
Sale, go on. What's that one?
That was, what did you do on the Sale of the Century? I can't even remember. They were the most awful prices. I can't even remember what it was. It would be Tonight from Sale of the Century from something like Norfolk TV or something. And that was...
What do you win? How do you win it?
I can't remember.
Oh, we'll have to find all this out.
You'll have to look for this now.
Don't hit the hot spot, says Debbie on there.
That's it. That's the one. That is it. Now, what was his name that did it?
Michael Barrymore.
No. The one that did Thingamabob.
Oh, Sailor of the Century.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
You had,
Norwich. It was actually Norwich.
Oh, there we are.
I feel like Dale Supermarket Sweep.
It's coming back, Supermarket Sweep.
That was quite iconic at the time, wasn't it?
Oh yeah.
Pretty mad show again. Just one of those like.
I like the idea of that.
There we are. I can see the bloke now, and I can't think of his name. So there we are. We have our decorations. Oh, I haven't trimmed the ribbons. Should we trim them?
Yeah. Go on.
Yeah.
We'll show it, and then Dan can show it on the top. Nicholas Parsons.
That's the one. That's the one. I actually went to see the Rocky Horror Show many years ago, and Nicholas Parsons was the narrator.
Did you dress up when you went?
Yeah. Yeah, he was there with his jacket on and his...
Did you dress up?
Oh, I didn't know.
Oh, I thought I was going to say, you were like, oh yeah, I was there.
No.
The fishnets on the...
No. Well, we were actually up on the balcony. We were up in the circle in Cardiff. And the woman next just kept dragging Alan up to dance. Now, Alan, my husband's no dancer at all. And I thought, oh my God, doing the time warp on a balcony is not a good
It's
move.
not the way you want to go, is it?
I thought we're going to end up on the floor down there.
Oh, that's epic.
So
Awesome.
There we go. There is your hanger for your wall, for your lovely little 8-year-old. And there's your wand.
Amazing. Awesome.
So to finish...
Show it on the knee so we can show them a bit. So. There
we go.
Right, okay.
So there's your hanger with your ribbon. So you can pop that up on the wall. And then I'm going to have to try and put this on the side.
Crouched down.
I know. So there we are. So you've got your bows then. I can't show it. It's just
too
show
high. It near, that's fine.
There we are. So you've got your ribbons. Just wrap your ribbon then around your piece of doweling and then attach your bows to cover your ends.
Awesome.
So there we go.
Yeah, quality.
Happy birthday, little 8-year-old.
Yeah, happy birthday. Brilliant project.
But that could be your 99-year-old, it could be your 100-year-old, it could be whatever age you want it to be.
If you widen the centre, the centre dies, it gives you more room to go.
Exactly. If I wanted to go for 100, I'd probably be using the whole lot there.
Mm-hmm.
And put it across the whole bit. And I mean, if you have reached 100 and you've had your telegram from the Queen, this is your second best.
This is the best, isn't it? That is it. Awesome projects. If you want to get hold of these, the shaker dies and the blisters, they're going to be available the next time now at 8 p.m. on Crate and Craft. They should be on the store anyway, but if you want to see the demonstrations with Jodie, go on the store 8 p.m.
Jodie loves some amazing demos. I've even developed a set. Because the design team have done some absolutely fantastic cards. They've had gorgeous ideas to share with you.
See here, granddaughter often has to decorate a competition number for gymnastics. These would be ideal.
There we are, perfect.
Brilliant. You could do like a little. You could do a show as well if Strictly Come Dancing in your house.
You could.
And you go 8, like they would, or 7 or whatever.
Yeah.
Obviously it's 7.
7.
And it's brilliant. So if you want to find out more about these, watch Creating Craft. That's a TV shopping channel on Freeview. You keep going up the channels and you'll find it. You can have some awesome demos from Jodie. Inspiration as well is on the blog if you want to catch that. It's in the Inspiration Gallery if you want to see that. And that's it. You can watch back the other shows earlier from the day. They're on Creating Craft. You go on the TV guide. You can watch back everything from the day. And that's it. Rest of the week, what we got on, we got something new coming for Friday for you, and we got some bundles on the weekend as usual. And that's pretty much it from us. Join us for the daily tomorrow. But then, back Friday then. I'm not sure what we'll do live on Friday. Maybe a craft battle or maybe something else. You're not in Friday.
I'm away Friday.
Away Friday. So Ali's away Friday. And everyone wish Ali a happy birthday tomorrow on Facebook. Spam her Facebook so she keeps getting notifications all day.
Well, I'm getting old now, see.
Well, you're not today. You're not.
I am.
No.
I've reached fum sig.
Fum sig.
Fum sig.
Oh no, I don't believe. That's disbelieving.
It's true. I don't tell fibs.
Wow, there you go. I don't know. Well, yeah, there you go. So, yeah, if you want to catch these and make your own fun thing, card or lollipop or baton, you can do by watching Jodie later on. Have a great evening, everyone, and we'll all see you soon. See you for the daily tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Bye.